Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll show you how to generate thousands of articles using AI. This is an update of a video I created previously on SEO writing bulk article generation. So the new feature is internal linking. So what we'll need to do, we'll need to select your WordPress site. Basically you're going to install a plugin on your WordPress site. The plugin is SEO writing, and then you're going to do an integration. Afterwards we'll be able to select our website just as shown on the drop down menu. Once you have selected your website as shown, make sure it's already connected. Then you see all the indexed articles that are available in your WordPress that now can be used to do internal linking. They're saying if 0 articles are indexed, no internal links will be added to the generated articles, and that makes sense. So make sure you already have some articles on your website before attempting this. So now that you have added your website on the internal linking feature, the next step will be choosing the number of internal links we want, and then the placement will enable even distribution throughout the articles, and then the contextual enrichment, select yes. The link attribute will be do follow. You want internal links to be do follow. So I will also link this article on the description below to make sure that you can follow and read the instructions. So the first thing we need to do, we're going to be using bulk article generation to generate thousands of articles. So we want to know if it actually makes sense to do this. So this is the pricing. When you use my link in the description, you will also save more. Okay, for the professional plan, which I recommend for this purpose, it has the external linking feature, internal linking feature, and then you have unlimited words. You have up to 250 article generation per month. Apart from that, we have top quality AI images, which will be generated for all the articles, as many as you need. So the professional plan goes for $59 per month when you choose the yearly plan. So we want to do the math. So in this case, you're doing 59 divided by 250 articles. So every article will be costing you $0.2, which actually is very cheap. Very cheap. Remember, they're doing internal linking, external linking for you, the article, they're writing the entire article, and then doing also adding images, AI images. It's so cheap. If you are to do this using freelancing or an agency, they will be charging you around $10 or $15 per article. So if you choose to go for the monthly plan, in that case, that's $79. So let's see what we'll have. $79. So it will be 79 by 250. That's $0.3, an extra $0.1. So it's still cheap, whichever way you see it. Is it worth it? Trust me, it's worth it. To save you a lot of time, it will do the internal linking. You won't need Link Whisper for that purpose. If you choose to go with the yearly plan, you have up to 250 articles. This is a lot of articles. I recommend posting 5 articles per day, so you'll have extra articles. So what will you do with the extra articles? You can use them for another website. You can integrate several websites, not necessarily one, and you can also increase the number of articles you need depending on the amount of websites you have. So now let's get into the video. Let's just click on the bulk article generation, and so this is where you will be directed to. There's some instructions you can read. Add the main keyword title, and then the keyword sections, which are at the right side. You can exclude them, they're not optional. And so I will show you how to do it. But before we do anything, I would like us to integrate the plugin. So I'll go to integrations, open a new tab. So we want to do the WordPress integration in this case, I'll go to my WordPress dashboard, add a new plugin, and then I'll type in SEO writing. And then here we have the article that I wanted, the plugin. So it has over 20,000 active installations. So click on install. Once it is installed, you have to click on the activate button. Okay. And then now I want to search for that plugin. Okay, I think it's below. So here it is. Click on the setting button, and then now you want to connect to your website. Just click on connect, and your website has already been connected. So that's how it connects. So you'll see your website URL and email address, and your website is now successfully connected. So if we go to settings, we have this new tool called SEO writing. Let's see. So we can see that our website is connected to SEOwriting.ai. To disconnect, just click on disconnect, and then you go under settings. Want to change the structure and data. If you're going to use FAQ schema, change it to JSON. So back to the bulk generation. I want to show you how to add keywords. So I have 10 keywords I've prepared. That's random keywords for the purpose of testing. So the first keyword I'm going to use voice search. So I'm going to type in there. And then the second one, I want to do link building. So on the main keyword section, just add a new row and type your keyword there. You can also use a spreadsheet. You can import a spreadsheet. So I want to generate the article titles with AI. That button generates the main keywords, and then this button is the one we want to click on to generate the titles. And you can see all the titles now have been auto-generated. Very good titles. Okay, let's now do the rest of the settings, the core settings. So our language, you want it to be in English. The tone of the voice, I want it to be friendly. Just leave it as friendly. Point of view, I always prefer first person or second person. And then target audience, United States of America. And then proficiency, I want to use 7th grade, which is easy to read. Is our humanizer text. Okay, and then we want to go down to the media hub. Do you want to add images? Yes. I want to add images to all the articles. And then the number of images, leave it as 3, or you can add. YouTube videos, I do want to add videos, and I will add 2 videos which will be alternating with the images. You can change the dimension of the image if you're interested, or you can just leave it default. On the structure, I prefer the statistical or facts to be an introductory hook. I don't want quotes, and I don't want FAQ. And then on the external links, I'll choose the automatic. So this one is on the paid version. Use the link to start a free trial and get 25% off. Choose automatic. Number of links 3 to 4, and make sure they are evenly distributed throughout your article. Okay, on the connect to the web, you want to connect to deep web. Citations, if you are interested in source links and citation, just enable them. Okay, and then we want to work on this section called publish to WordPress. Very important. So we want to auto-publish our content direct to our WordPress dashboard. Okay, so that every time it finishes generating, just auto-post. So to do that, I'll just click on, since I've added my website, I just click on publications, and then I'll click on now add my website there. And then now I want to choose the category. I want the articles to go. I want them to go under WordPress tips. Okay. Then choose the author. So I'm hiding my authors. Choose your favorite author. And then post status. You want it to be published, draft, or scheduled. So you can choose any of those as you need. Do you want to add tags? In this case, I don't need tags, okay? And then the URL structure of the articles, I want them to be based on the main keywords. So the URL will be shorter and relevant. Then additional settings, add first image to the featured image, which is okay. If you want to add a meta description for the excerpt field, you can just enable that. Once everything is done and you're okay with that, just click on that arrow button as you will write, and you'll go back to the top of the page. And so now, one thing we didn't do is the AI model. So I said use Anthropic Claude 3, and this is only available on the paid version. So you use again the link in the description to get 25% off to be able to use the Anthropic Claude 3 Opus, which is the best. But for illustration, I will use the free version, which is Anthropic Claude. And then afterward, you will click on the run button. So it takes us to this page, and you can see the status currently is okay. It's running. It's starting from 0. Here you can pause, you can delete, and you can also repeat. Let's give it a second, some few minutes. And then after a few minutes, you can see the status. It is done. So you can view, you can repeat, you can download as HTML. So let me download a copy of it. Downloaded a copy of it. Okay, so that is just for reference later. And then now you just click on the article and let's see what they have generated for us. Wow. So you can see they've generated a 3,729 word article. Okay, the very title I placed in. And you can see it has started with a statistical, the introduction, okay. And then you also have the citations. Very good citations. You can enable and disable them there. So if you just click on the disable, okay, you see the citations will disappear. Okay, the AI generated image is really good, very good ones. And then you have a good key takeaway section here, a very good one. And then you can see it is also written in bold. Okay, we have H3s and H2s, well formatted. Okay, so this is the embedded video in the article, very relevant to the topic. We have a table, very good one. Again, H2 and H3s. Another image, AI image. Okay, so you can see that's the alt text. Okay. What else? Okay, we also have another table in this section, which is good, with citations. Another H2, and so forth. And then you have the third AI generated image, very relevant. It's a good one. Another table. Another H2, H3s, H2, H3s, and then now we have our conclusion, a very good conclusion. Okay, then you can see that our keyword is well distributed throughout the article. And then now we have the source links, which you can enable or disable if you want to disable or enable. Okay, so just leave it or disable them. You can disable both if you want to, or just leave them. And so this is the article with bolding, so that bolding important LLS word, important keywords. We have the video, the heading, so everything fitted very well. I'm using the Gutenberg editor, and you see it didn't break the format, nothing broke, it's okay. Even the source links are there included. So if you want to remove the source links, as I said, I'm using the Gutenberg, a block editor. Okay, this is the block editor. Just can click on delete. After selecting everything, you can just delete. But in my case, I'll just leave it as is. So let's give it a few minutes for it to run. 0.3%. So a few minutes later, and it's done. Again, you can view, repeat, delete, or so let's just click on the article, and this is the article. It's a very good one. They are generated very relevant images. They're really good. Then you have another beautiful key takeaway section. Okay, we have citations, and then you can see that's H2, H3, and then there's bolding of important keywords. A very relevant YouTube video, very relevant image. This one is talking about machine learning, in that section. And then you have a table, very good tables section. We have another video in that section. I think this is the third. Another image. So you can regenerate the image. If you don't like the image, it will only cost you 100 words. That's the alt text. Another H2, H3s. This image, maybe I could change that one. Very good one, very good article. This is the article we have. So it's a good article. Good images, they feel. So when you click on the run button, you'll be asked to upgrade to the paid features. So I'll show you how to upgrade to the paid features. Use the link to get an extra 25% off and also start your free trial. And then when you go to this page, you'll be directed to this page. If you choose to pay yearly, you'll have another extra 25% off. On the starter plan, you pay $168, on the professional plan $708. So now after clicking, I've been directed to this page. So this is the amount of pay, $708. But based on my location, I have a tax of $113, which I think it's really a lot, which makes actually the total amount even much huge. So to change this, just click on the change location. I want to change my location from Kenya to the United States of America and see what will happen. If I change it to the USA and I put a zip code for Pennsylvania, so that I have, you can see the taxation is gone. So I'll pay the actual amount using PayPal or whichever method, or using credit card. So you can do the same. You can just change the location and then subscribe.